of the New York delegation, I'm going to protect the interests of our chapter.
I know she will, Casey.
Too bad you ain't going along as a delegate too, Amos. Looks like you and me going to be the only ones left in New York.
Well, the taxi business keeps me pretty well tied down here.
Yeah, with Calhoun and Andy going along as delegates, we can take care of any situation that come up.
Yes, and Fat Five will look out after the women's auxiliary end. Yes, as a matter of fact, the girls are nominating me for another national office this year.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this convention. We really gonna have fun.
Fat Five, you take my advice. While you in Chicago, you keep an eye on those votes. Oh, Mama. I mean it. I sent your father to Chicago once on a 3-day convention. Didn't catch up with him till 4 months later.
Oh, I don't think you're going to have to worry about nothing like that, Mrs. Smith. With the delegation that we sent in, this convention's going to be strictly business.
Hiya, folks. Well, Chicago, here we come.
If I had a single daughter in Chicago, I'd send her out of town.
Boys will be boys. I'm sure glad Calhoun's going along. At least among the men, there'll be one level-headed delegate.
Oh, I'll get that.
Howdy, folks. Chicago, here we come.
For heaven's sake, you almost scared me to death.
Hello, Brother Delegate. I see you're all primed.
Yeah. Well, Miss Ramona Smith, my favorite girlfriend.
Oh.
When I thought about you staying back here in New York, I decided to bring a little present all for you.
Well, how sweet.
So much for the humor.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, you ain't got much time before I have to take you down to the train. So I think we better get the financial end straightened out now.
Yeah, let's get on to business.
Now, you all got your tickets to Chicago. And here's the $500 voted by the lodge as expense money for the delegation. Now, this will take care of your hotel bill and buy your tickets back.
Well, I'll take care of it.
You do nothing of the sort.
Now, wait a minute here. I think the delegation should vote on who's going to carry the money.
All right. Vote.
I vote for Sapphire.
I'll vote for Sapphire. I vote for Sapphire.
Y'all get your bags, and I'll drive you down to the train.
Thanks, son.
Goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Sapphire.
Well, nice cozy room, honey.
Oh, yes, it is. I'm sure it's going to be very comfortable here.
I'll get you a little air.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you'll be nice and comfortable here.
Yeah, I tell you what, you can send up some ice water and half a dozen more towels and maybe some hangers, and I'll take care of you when I leave.
Yes, sir.
George, why did you tell him that? The chances are he won't even be on duty when we leave the hotel.
I know that, honey, but the fellow who is on duty, I'll tell him that I took care of the other boy when we arrived.
George.
Yeah, honey, when I checked out of a hotel, I didn't need to help beating each other to death about something that wasn't even left there.
Impossible.
Oh, and by the way, honey, now that we are in Chicago, why, you can let me have the expense money. I'll take care of it from now on.
I'm still going to keep it, George.
But look, honey, I'll have a little expense from time to time, and I don't want to have to keep running to you every 5 minutes.
Look, George, I'm taking care of it. I'm going to make sure that it's safe. I've got it pinned right here.
Oh, now, honey, that ain't no good. You pinning our money to your camisole. Every time I want to tip somebody, you'll have to go into a striptease.
That's what I'm doing, George.
And then on top of that, one of the convention officials told me that there was a lot of confidence men hanging around the hotel. We got to keep our eye on our money.
Oh, all right, George. I see I'm not going to have any peace until I give it to you. But let me tell you one thing. If anything happens to this money, there's going to be plenty of trouble, and don't you forget it.
Oh, don't worry about it, honey. Yeah, don't worry about it. Now I'll go down to Andy and Calhoun's room and tell them to be ready for the grand assembly in the main ballroom at 2 o'clock.
I'll see you later, George.
And now, my beloved brothers, it is my pleasure to inform you that this great organization, the Mystic Knights of the Sea, has done more to produce peace, happiness, and goodwill than any other organization of its kind.
Say, Calhoun. Boy, this is sure some hotel, all right. Yeah, I was just looking at the dining room schedule here.
What it say?
Well, it's American plan, and it says here breakfast 7 to 11, lunch 12 to 3, supper 4 to 8. Boy, it looks like I ain't gonna be out of that dining room more than 3 hours a day.
Yeah, when you read that side American plan, sure brings out the patriotism, don't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, come in, Kingfish.
Hello, boys. I just thought I'd drop down to tell you that the grand assembly will be in the main ballroom at 2 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
You got your speech ready, Calhoun?
Oh, yeah. Just making the final corrections on it a few minutes ago. It looked like the thing gonna run about 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah, of course, if I find the brothers that's fading on me, I can take out these middle 20 pages and it won't make no difference.
Holy mackerel, it's 1:30 already. Now, soon you boys get dressed, come on up, and we'll all go down together.
Oh, yeah.
And one other thing. I understand there's a lot of confidence men hanging around the hotel. Be on guard.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Hi, brothers. Well, see you at the meeting. Bye.
Oh, George, I'm going in here. The ladies' auxiliary is meeting in the clover room. I'll see you later.
Yeah, okay. Good luck, honey.
Yeah, Kingfish, I understand that Sapphire's running for office.
Yeah, on the way the talk going, I think she got a pretty good chance of being elected to the position of Madam Octopus.
Good.
Well, she deserves it, Kingfish. After all, she's been junior assistant squib now for the past 5 years.
Yeah, now, why don't you boys go on into the ballroom? I'm going to go get myself a couple of cigars.
Oh, wait a minute. Bring me a couple, too. Bring my change.
Look, Andy, don't be flashing money like that. You'll have all the confidence men in here swarming all over us.
Oh, yeah.
Well. If it isn't, Brother Stevens. Glad to see you, brother. Glad to see you.
Now, wait a minute, mister. Don't hit me in my back like that. I got a wobbly bridge here, and my teeth liable to wind up grinning at you from the pole down there.
Sorry, Stevens, sorry. But I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Huey Higgins from the Kansas City chapter. Honest Huey, they call me.
Oh, I'm glad to know you, Honest.
Say, Stevens, I'm chairman of the protective committee at the convention here. I don't know whether you know it or not, but there are a lot of confidence men operating this convention. A lot of sharpsters.
Oh, yeah, they told me about that before.
Matter of fact, last year some of the boys got took pretty bad.
Well, I ain't got that to worry about.
What you mean?
Well, I got my money in my wallet, and I got my wallet right here in my back pocket. And then just for protection, I got a big fish hook right over the top of it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and if anybody goes after it, they're going to get gaffed like a flounder.
Well, that's one way, I guess. I'll tell you what I've been doing. Stephen, as chairman of the protective committee, I've been going to the fellow brothers checking their valuables for them.
Hey, they're going to a lot of trouble, huh?
No trouble at all. Because don't forget, we is all brothers in that great fraternity, the Mystic Knights of the Sea. You see, I take the stuff and put it in the box here, then put the whole work in the hotel safe.
Oh, is that what the other brothers are doing?
Yeah, that's the only way you can be 100% sure that nothing's going to happen to your money.
Well, I guess they're going to be safe, and they're all right.
Just as safe as a baby chick on his mama's wing.
Well, I want to play it safe. I'm going to let you take care of mine, too. I don't want to get hooked myself. See, I got to be a little careful here. I'm getting this out from around this fish hook what I got here for protection. Yeah. Well, there it is. $500.
Yeah. I'll give you a receipt for it.
Thank you.
It'll be in the hotel vault under my name anytime you want it. You're doing a smart thing here. Stevens, a smart thing.
Yeah, you can't be too careful with confidence men working right under your nose.
So now, my dear brothers, I say again, just as I said 2 hours ago, that now is the time that we must be alert. to make this the greatest. Yeah, make this a year of years for the mystic knights of the sea. And furthermore, it is our duty. I say, and furthermore,
Boy, that was some meeting, all right.
yeah.
Yeah, all the brothers are going to stay up late tonight having fun. It seems, though, they all had a good nap this afternoon doing your feet.
Yeah, say, when did we have our big parade?
Oh, indeed, that's tomorrow. But we got the whole afternoon to ourselves. Half our still in our meeting.
Oh, yeah, well, why don't the three of us have a look around town?
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll go over to the vault and get some money in case you want to buy some souvenirs or something. I'll meet you all out front.
Yeah. Right.
Excuse me, my name is George Stevens of the New York delegation. And I got an envelope here with some money in it checked under the name of Higgins. Could you let me have it, please?
Higgins? Yeah, sure, it's Higgins.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, we don't have a Mr. Higgins registered here.
Now, wait a minute. He got to be registered here. You know, he that jolly fella all the time laughing. Ha, ha, ha. Well, he got to be around here someplace because he's head of the protective committee.
I'm sorry, sir. We don't have any Higgins registered here.
Holy mackerel.
Oh, there's George now. Wait for me, girl. George, I've got the most wonderful news. I didn't get the octopus office, but I was elected chairman of the committee to help our destitute members. See you after a while.
Destitute members. It look like George Stevens is going to be the first on the list.
And that's all I got.
Come on in, Kingfish.
Well, boys, I've been down to the police station again. And they tell me they've been looking for this guy Higgins for the last 2 days. No trace of him.
Yeah, but the convention's going to be over tonight, and we got to have money to buy tickets and pay the hotel bill.
Do Sapphire know about this yet?
No, Andy. I ain't had the courage to tell her.
But what are we going to do about this mess, Kingfish?
Well, boys, we got one chance. I'll go down to the desk and see if they'll accept a check. Then I'll make the check out for enough to cover our hotel bill, plus some cash to get us some railroad tickets to get back home.
Now, wait a minute, Kingfish. Ain't none of us got no bank accounts back in New York big enough to cover a check that size.
I know, boys, but we'll get back in New York before the check due. And I'll sell my car and deposit the money to cover the check.
Yeah, but how do we know that guy downstairs is going to cash the check? He might want to see some credentials or something.
Yeah.
Boys, I got everything figured out. Come on, Andy. You come on down. It's best just two of us go. How do you do there?
How do you do, sir?
We are checking out.
Yeah, the desk clerk here?
Well, he's off duty for the moment, but I'm Mr. Samuels, the owner of the hotel here. I'll be glad to take care of you.
My name is George Stevens of the New York delegation. Have you got our bill totalized?
I'll see. Stevens, 44. Oh, yes, here we are. Did you have any additional charges in the last hour or so?
Oh, no.
Fine. That will be $184.62.
A mere pittance. I'd like to pay this by check. Have you got any blank checks here?
Why, certainly. We have lots of bank checks here in the drawer. Which one do you want?
Them blue ones there look nice.
You'll have to excuse Mr. Brown here. He was standing too close to the bass drum during the parade. Have you got a check on the Hamilton First National Bank here?
Yes, we have. There you are.
Thank you. Would you mind if I made this here check out a shade above the regular bill?
About a $200 shade?
$200?
Well, you see, we got a lot of gratuities we got to take care of.
Yeah, gratitude here, gratitude there, and it all adds up.
Well, Mr. Stevens, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but it's the policy of our hotel to call your bank in New York on a check of this amount.
Oh, you're going to call our bank in New York, will you? See, where you going, Andy?
I figure this is about the time to gratitude out of here.
This is strictly a formality, Mr. Stevens. All I want to do is have somebody tell me that this check will be good.
Oh, Mr. Brown, will that check be good?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, Peter, Mr. I done saved you a phone call.
I still need verification of your credit from an official of the Hamilton First National Bank.
Oh, credit. Well, I'm glad you thought of that. Before I left New York, I took the precaution to get a letter of credit.
Oh, a letter of credit, that'll be fine.
I'll read it to you. Official bona fide, genuine letter of credit.
That's the real thing, all right.
To whom it may concern, this is to certify that George Stevens ain't no bum. In view of the above, please extend unlimited credit whenever he finds himself in a jam. Hamilton First National Bank. And that's signed by the president here, too. Yours affectionately, Ham.
You're playing a joke on me, aren't you?
What do you mean, a joke, mister?
No one could be stupid enough to think that a hotel owner would accept such a ridiculous story as this.
That's what it is, all right, a joke.
What happened?
A laugh, fool. Well, boys, you finished packing?
Oh, no, not quite. You think this is the only way we can do it, huh, Kingfish?
Yeah, we'll have to go down to the freight yard and hop a freight and get back to New York that way.
What's that plan with Sapphire again?
Well, I left her a note telling her to wire her mama for her fare. Now, the old Wallace will come through for Sapphire, but she wouldn't send no money to us.
And you done took care of the hotel bill downstairs, huh?
Oh, yeah, I give them our 3 watches and 2 sets of cufflinks. The man said that would be more than enough to cover it. So we can leave any time you're ready, boys.
I'm kind of worried about hopping a freight train, Kingfish. That can be dangerous, you know.
Oh, don't be silly, Calhoun.
No, but I had a cousin that come to New York on a freight train one time, and he accidentally got locked up in a refrigerator car.
He did?
Yeah. We had to undress him with an ice pick.
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll find a nice, comfortable boxcar. Yours a nice empty one.
Yeah. This is a fine way for the New York delegation to arrive in New York. Yeah, well, then hop on in here while the hopping's good.
Oh, George. Oh, good heavens, this is terrible. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
All right, son, pull your side open. Gonna get these Mavericks loaded pretty quick. Train stops in 5 minutes. Hurry up with the ramp, boys. We only got 5 of them that missed that last shipment. Andy.
What's my Kingfish?
Did you got sinus trouble or something? You're all does a different key than usual.
No, Kingfish, I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Well, watch out for it. I want to get some sleep here.
Well, I'll go to sleep.
You done it again.
Well, how could I when I ain't even sleep yet?
Well, I must be hearing things. Sorry, Andy.
All right. Hey, Calhoun.
Yeah.
Well, what happened? What's the matter?
Calhoun, your snoring is keeping everybody on the train awake.
Oh, I'm sorry, boys. I'll try to mute the thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Put your hat over your nose. Boys, I think we got company. Hello out there.
What's that, Kingfish?
It ain't the Indian love call.
Kingfish. It's cows. Why, it is at that.
Well, we'll just have to make the best of a bad situation. Come on, let's get some sleep.
Yeah.
Stop again. Maybe we're in New York. No, we out in the country someplace.
Boy, here's our home. Me too.
All that roast beef over there, and we starve.
Yeah, I'm going to faint if I don't get something.
Well, why don't you milk one of our fellow travelers here?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Milk's nourishing.
Yeah, but the only thing is, we ain't got nothing to put the milk in.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, no, you don't.
On a spot like this ain't no time to be choosy. Answer. Push over this way a little bit, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, my foot! Get him off of my foot, Andy! Get him off my foot, Andy! Get him off of my foot! Oh!
Thought I heard somebody holler in one of these cars.
Well, I don't think so, but let's take a look anyway.
Hey! Anybody in there?
I tell you, Amos, that was the worst trip I'd ever been on.
Yeah, sounds like you really went through something all right getting back here, riding in a freight car with a bunch of cows.
Yeah, and nothing to eat either.
You say Kingfish give this fella Higgins the money, and he turned out to be a swindler, huh?
That's right. And I understand Zephyr got back this morning, and the Kingfish is over there at the house trying to explain the whole mess to us.
I sure feel sorry for the Kingfish with his sore foot and everything. And after all he's been through, to have to start fighting all over again with Sapphire.
George, this is terrible. Just simply terrible. I don't know what to say.
Just say you forgive me.
George, if you'd only come to me in Chicago and told me the truth, it would have saved so much trouble.
What trouble?
Well, George, I don't know how to tell you this. Well, George, I just don't know how to say this.
Say what, honey?
Well, George, I was terribly afraid you'd lose the $500. So I hired you and Higgins to get it away from you. I had the money all the time.